You can reverse him when you see him trying to spam that input, like continuously move towards that better position, then you can reverse him like what you're seeing here. So again, there's a lot of kind of like gameplay that's going on, but at the same time these guys are using up a lot of energy in doing this. So somebody's going to be susceptible to now a submission, or if they get back to their feet, you know, they're not going to have as much opportunity to kind of you know, execute strikes and maneuvers as proficiently.
3 minutes remains in the second round. Joe looking for the takedown here.
You want to turn on the stamina bars? So, so again, we default it to off, but you can see here, each action has a cost associated with it. So as you're going in and doing strikes, if you think of this, it's not really like a normal health bar, like in like a typical fighting game. When your health bar is at the end, you're dead, quote unquote. You're just more, you're more susceptible to being knocked out. And this is where Omar jumps in and says something really clever.
I wasn't even listening.
Oh, okay. That's generally how it goes at our offices. So stamina bar. Use your gas tank analogy. I like that one.
Okay, so stamina is best thought of as your car's gas tank, and energy is best thought of as the gas in your tank. So all activities, all things that you achieve in the octagon use energy. Every time you throw a punch, every time you perform a transition, submission, all those things take energy. Stamina is depleted when your opponent attacks you. So every shot you take to the body, every leg kick that you take will deplete that stamina. So the less stamina you have, the less things that you can do.
Are there like referee stoppages? Like if your stamina's all the way down, I heard some people playing the demo. Like you can earn a knockout or you can earn a submission. You know, when their bar's down. Does the referee ever step into a number of strikes or something like that?
No, I mean you get TKO stoppages and like submission stoppages and knockout stoppages, but
yeah, that's separate from stamina. It's not like your stamina goes to zero, so you stopped it. It's if you're on the ground, someone beating your face in there, you'll stop it.
Yeah.
Without it being a knockout.
Yeah. There's TKO. Yeah. So there's TKO victories where it's just you've been kind of rocked, you're down, and you have to defend yourself. And if you're just unable to get up, you know, it's.
But it's not that knockout animation or whatever.
No. I mean, you'll see. You just basically block and hope that you can get up, and then But essentially, usually, if you're going down, it's very unlikely that you will get back up in that state, depending on the situation, of course. Obviously, if you have like kind of greater cardio, or depending on your strike defense, etc., that's gonna dictate your percentage of success in getting out of that state.
11 cuts are off.
I'm sorry?
11 cuts are off.
Oh, they are? Jesus, man. Sabotage. So usually, in a normal version of the game, if someone's doing their job, you'd see a lot of cuts and bruising.
This is a championship fight, so it is scheduled for...
He just came on the team, so I have to... Carnegie Mellon guy, I don't know.
Ironically started learning mixed martial arts under the...
It's alright, somebody win here. I'm ready to move on. Alright.
While you're waiting for someone out there, one thing that wasn't mentioned in all that strategy of the ground thing, the other part is, if you, for example, like me, are not very good at reversals and stuff, you can just wail on people like this. There's another element of the ground game that you don't want to miss. You know, there's the whole transition battle, but there's also beating people up in between. So people just try to hold you between their legs. Like, just how many you just wail shot.
And that's a very important thing to note, that you can block transitions, but then you can't block strikes. And then when you try to block strikes, then you can't block transitions. So it's that cat and mouse game of whether I'm going to decide to take damage or let him get to a different position where there's, more damage that can be dealt. Any specific questions about general gameplay?
Sometimes athletes complain that the game doesn't do them justice.